Hey guys, my name's Alex, and in this video, I hope to streamline and hack your aspirational travel plans by utilizing three services that I'm excited to share with you: Point.me, FlightConnections.com, and SeatGuru.com. I see videos from my favorite credit card YouTubers like Ask Sebi, where they're showcasing getting 10 cents per points on awarded travel flights. But a lot of times, it feels unrealistic to actually find those sort of redemption rates for the days and places that I plan to travel. There's countless airlines to go with, and transferring points to the correct one for the best rates can be very overwhelming. I ran across a site called Point.me, which is a search engine that centralizes awarded flight searches so that you can compare different rates across the board to help with your redemption decisions and assure that you're getting the best rate and the most bang for your buck. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form, so take this from a guy that just loves the service. My wife and I are headed to Italy later this year, and we were able to utilize Point.me for some aspirational travel at a rate of about 9.7 CPP. And I'd love to show you how we did just that so that you can do the same the next time you need to book a flight using points. Point.me does come at a cost, but when you look at the savings that come with it, it's a no-brainer to utilize the platform to save hundreds in the long run. I myself went with a month membership for $12 to give me some wiggle room when it came to looking at all the different options on the new platform. There's a couple of things to take into consideration. First is you can only search for 1 day at a time per tab. So for us, we had a lot of flexibility when planning this trip as far as start and end date. So I had a respectful number of tabs open so I could compare across those days. We also had flexibility as far as where we flew out of and into, which further complicated things. You can sort by duration, cost, or there is a Point.me pick option that takes both into consideration. One thing to note also is with some of these international flights, there are associated taxes that make these flights more expensive than they appear. For example, there were flights for 19,000 points, but there's also $750 in taxes and fees. I myself found a nice balance between points and fees for the 3 flights that we booked, which were a starter flight to get to the airport that offers the luxury flight to our final destination, as well as a flight home. Yes, we understand the risk of booking 2 separate flights, like if a flight's canceled or it doesn't make it in time, then you're out of luck. But fortunately for us and our wallets, we like to live life on the wild side. Also, because we're booking it this way, it typically does not allow for checked baggage to be transferred easily, but we weren't going to check bags anyways, so it made sense for us. Just keep that in mind if you plan on doing anything like this for yourselves. So in addition to Point.me, I utilized a direct flight map site, specifically FlightConnections.com. Because we found the best fares for our luxury flight out of Montreal, we had to get from Columbus to Montreal somehow. Utilizing this site, we can see, unfortunately, that Columbus does not fly directly to Montreal. In the future, I think we would have planned a little bit better, but ultimately it worked out because we're seeing airports that we've never seen before and don't mind the longer flight if it means that we get to be comfortable for the longer legs. This would be better utilized if you wanted to book a longer leg out of a midway city that you have a direct flight to. So say that you're flying into Barcelona and you want to be able to fly a higher class, tier, not an economy flight, but you don't really want to book the whole flight that way. Well, if you know that 10 cities fly direct to Barcelona, and out of those 10, only 2 Columbus flies direct to, then there you go. You've utilized the direct flight map to strategize your travel. Again, I definitely plan to utilize this more in the future. We underutilized it for this trip this summer. Another resource that we utilized is SeatGuru.com. Essentially, when you go to book these flights, a business class flight through Delta from Columbus to JFK, for example, or Columbus to Orlando may be different. So SeatGuru gives you the exact seat map for your flight so you can strategize seat selection. This came into play for us when booking our travel to Italy, since first class flights are pretty few and far between. So essentially, we wanted to make sure that our business class flights would allow us to lay flat, which is what we did. SeatGuru also has little tidbits as far as different seat options and what to look out for. Like if they're too close to the flight attendants, it might be noisy, or you might not have much leg room in the front row. For us, we were able to redeem our flights at about a rate of 9.7 cents per point. The flights were $5,693 per flight. There was $255 for taxes and fees, and then we used 56,000 points per flight. So there's some math for you. So I just threw a lot of info at you, but all you really need to remember is utilizing Point.me will aid significantly in booking awarded flights. That alongside of resources like a direct flight map, I use flightconnections.com, as well as seatguru.com, will mean aspirational travel at a fraction of the cost and stress. For us, we utilize these 3 resources to book our 3 separate flights this summer and cannot be more excited and happy for the flights themselves as well as the savings associated with them. I'm well aware that there are other Point.me tutorials out there, but I wanted to share my experience with the platform as well as how it could be utilized alongside something like SeatGuru.com and FlightConnections.com to further the value of the system. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions or need any clarity on things, please leave a comment down below. Also, if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to support the channel, and look out for more videos coming soon. My name's Alex. Thanks for watching.